Hello everyone, this is Muhammad Wasim Khan, instructor of a project planning and management course. In this part of the lecture, we would like to talk about the social network building. Uh, the first step to build a social network is identifying those on whom the project depends for success. The project manager and his or her assistants need to ask the questions that is, whose cooperation will we need, or whose agreement or approval will we need, and whose opposition would keep us from accomplishing the project. So those people are those people who comes in the answers to these three questions are very important for the project team. So they have to focus on those people and build relationships with them. If we talk about the stakeholders perspective, so when after identifying whom the project team depend, the project team is ready to step into their shoes, and according to the stakeholders perspective, the questions are, to what differences exist between the team, um, or what differences exist between the team and those on whom the team will depend, and how do the stakeholders view the project, and what is the status of relationship of the project team with the stakeholders, and what sources of influence does the project team have relative to the stakeholders. So these are some of the questions regarding the social network building. So based on the answers to these questions, the project team members can build a good relationship with their stakeholders. Okay, management by wandering around. Uh, Management by wandering around involve the managers spending majority of their time in a face-to-face interaction with employees and building, cooperative relationships with their employees. So there are some of the characteristics of effective project managers. That effective project managers are, they usually initiate or start the contact with the key players, and they identify and anticipate the potential problems as well. They provide the encouragement to the employees. They reinforce the objectives and vision of the project, and they want to, um, be successful in that, but they want the project to be very successful, and they usually intervene to resolve different kinds of conflicts, or like the conflicts between different individuals or employees, or the conflict between different departments they are who are that are working for a particular project. So managing upward relationships. Research consistently points out that project success is strongly affected by the degree to which a project has the support of top management. So that means that top management support is very important for the success of a particular project. Such support is reflected in an appropriate budget, responsiveness to unexpected needs, and a clear signal to others in the organization of the various importance of cooperation. Okay, so motivating the team project team influence the top management in favor of the team. Okay, like rescind unreasonable demands, and provide the additional resources, or recognize the accomplishments of the team members. I think this is very simple. Um, Okay, ethics and project management, this thing is very important. There are some ethical dilemmas, like the situation where it is difficult to determine whether conduct is right or wrong. Like some of the situations are like pairing of cost and time estimations, or exaggerating the payoffs of project proposal, or falsely assuring customer that everything is on track. Okay, so yes, being pressured to alter the status reports, or falsifying the cost accounts, and compromising safety standards to accelerate progress, approving the shoddy work. So these are some of the wrongdoing, some of the ethical dilemmas that we can see in different companies or in different projects around ourselves. So code of conduct is professional standards and personal integrity, and these professional standards and personal integrity should be maintained within a particular organization or for a particular project. Okay, contradictions of project management is, innovate and maintain stability. Like project managers have to put out fires, restore order, and get the project back on track. At the same time, they need to be innovative, to be creative, and develop new, better ways of doing things. Okay, see the big picture while getting your hands dirty. That means that project manager have to see the big picture and how their project fits within the larger strategy of their firm. There are also times when they must get deeply involved in project work and um, technology. Okay, so if they don't worry about the details, who will? Encourage individuals but stress the team. Yeah, project managers have to motivate and entice individual performers while at the same time maintaining the teamwork. They have to be careful. They are considered fair and consistent in their treatment of team members, while at the same time treating each member as a special individual. Hands off and hands on. Yeah, project managers have to intervene, resolve the stalemates, and solve the technical problems and conflicts. Flexible but firm. That means that project managers have to be adaptable and responsive. They need to be flexible to events and outcomes that occur on the project. At the same time, they have to hold the line of times, tough it out when everyone else wants to give up. And the last one is team versus organizational loyalties. So that means that project managers need to forge a unified project team whose members stimulate one another to extraordinary performance. But at the same time, they have to counter the excesses of cohesion and the team's resistance to outside ideas. They have to cultivate loyalties to both the team and the parent organization. Quality of an effective project managers. Yeah, effective project managers are system thinkers. System thinker mean that project managers must be able to take a holistic rather than a reductionistic approach to projects. Instead of breaking up a project into individual pieces, and managing it by understanding each part, a system perspective focuses on trying to understand how relevant project factors collectively interact to produce the project outcomes. Okay, personal integrity. Personal integrity means before you can lead and manage others, you have to be able to lead and manage yourself. Begin by establishing a firm sense of who you are, what you stand for, and how you should behave. This inner strength provides the buoyancy to endure the ups and downs of the project life cycle, and credibility essential to sustaining the trust of others. Proactive. Good project managers take action before it is needed to prevent a small concern from escalating into major problems. They spend the majority of their time working within their sphere of influence to solve problem and to dwelling on things they have little control over. Um, yeah, skillful politician. Project manager should be a a skilled politician. He or she should negotiate with the stakeholders and the people who are important for that particular project. And optimist, yeah, project managers have to display a can-do attitude. Like, okay, we can do this. We can do this. It is possible. Okay, so they are usually an optimist as well. So this is another a very good um, feature or characteristic of a project manager. Suggestions for project managers are they have to build relationships before they need someone. Okay, and trust is sustained through frequent face-to-face contact. This is very important again. And realize that what goes around comes around. Okay. So these are some of the suggestions that usually we can give to the project managers. These are the key terms from this particular chapter, and I hope this chapter was actually a very theoretical and very simple and easy, but and important as well. So these are some of the key terms from this chapter. And if you have any questions regarding this chapter or regarding any topic within this particular chapter, you can ask me. You can contact me on WhatsApp or on Schoology account or on email. Till then, thank you and bye bye.